started off as a psychotherapist, but working in this field now for about 16, 17 years. Originally started off in the substance abuse and addictions world, and then transitioned into the trauma world, looking to know where a lot of people's substance use is coming from. And what I found in the world of trauma, which I've been in, and I'm still currently working in, there are a lot of people that have a disconnect when it comes to things from the past. And one of the things that have really come onto my plate in my office, both as a therapist and as a coach, has been their disconnect from their traditions and beliefs that they've had, that they grew up with, and wanting people to reconnect when it comes to their own spirituality, their own religion, and sometimes having an issue themselves and therefore not having any connection, not going to church, temple, synagogue, and not having any practice when it comes to their religion because of what they've been through, unfortunately. And then you have another group of people that are wanting to give over things to the next generation, but yet at the same time not being able to do so because of what they've been through, which could be from coming from a traumatic background. And we talk about that a lot, where the things that you've been through doesn't have to be something that you have to pass on. And we'll work specifically on the spirituality of your choice, so to speak, in order to get to a place where you feel more comfortable yourself so that you can pass it on to someone else. And the slogan, the way I like talking about it, is what I would call, practice your way. And it's really not about being able to, well, I was given this list and all these bullet points and I have to pass it on this way. There are ways that we can work within your own traditions that you've had, that you grew up with, that it's not being defined if you do things your way. And that's I would say the basis and the elevator pitch of the work that I do.